My name is George Scruggs, and today I'm going to show you about our new RLS technology. RLS is a technology we've developed. It's an organic acid that's very effective at sequestering complex and chelating cations. What I'm going to show you now is how it affects calcium and phosphate. I'm going to add a little tap water, and I'm going to take some 9-18-9 phosphate fertilizer, just about a capful. As you can see, it's clear as can be. Now I'm going to add some calcium chloride to that. Calcium chloride is very, very soluble calcium, much more soluble than the calcium that, say, is in your soil. So just a few drops of it. As you can see, it's milk white. And what happened there was the calcium reacted with phosphate. Not in a couple of days, not in a couple of weeks, but it reacted that fast. You saw it right in front of your eyes. So we're going to take some RLS, and this is what happens every time you put out phosphate fertilizer. As soon as it dissolves in the soil solution, it reacts with the calcium, and this happens. By the end of the day, that would all be on the bottom of the jar because it's insoluble. Calcium phosphates is no more soluble than lime. So we're going to put in some RLS, give it a little swirl. As you can see, it went clear. What happened was the RLS chelated the calcium. It broke the bond between the calcium and the phosphate and solubilized the calcium. So what you have in this jar now is available phosphate and available calcium for the plant to use. This would be in your soil solution. So pretty dramatic representation there. It also works with other cations. We're going to work with iron here right now. Pour a little more water in there and a little more phosphate fertilizer. Smooth. Then we're going to take a little bit of iron. Now this is our iron plus micros. The same thing will happen with Lesco iron or Ferromac. Just going to put a little bit of it in there. And you'll see it reacted just instantly. And it's green and it's ugly. And that's what happens in your spray tank. If you ever mix a liquid phosphate fertilizer with an unchelated iron like Ferromac, or even our own iron plus micros, this is what happens. Now that's iron phosphate. Iron phosphate is really locked up. It's very insoluble. So you've lost your iron and you've lost your phosphate. So we're going to put some RLS in. Give it a swirl. Now see how nice and pretty that is? What happened there is we chelated the iron. Not just free iron, but we pulled the iron away from the phosphate that it was tied up with. And we made a nice, pretty clean solution. So that happens in your soil. That happens in your spray tank. RLS, again, is 100% organic. It's biodegradable in the soil. It actually feeds microbes. Microbes love to eat it. It's in the fulvic family of acids, and it's kind of one of a kind. You won't see, I've never seen another fulvic acid on the market that will do what you just saw here with your own eyes. We use RLS in a number of different products, more all the time as you'll see them come out, but that's our RLS product. Thank you.